the baked rigatoni, the butterscotch bread pudding, the whiskey smash. They are some of the most famous dishes and drinks in Boston culinary history, and now they are back. We are on Beacon Street in Boston, just down the road from Fenway Park, at the new, and I would say improved, Eastern Standard. Now, if you've been into the Boston restaurant scene any time over the past 25 years, you know the name Eastern Standard. It originally opened right down the road back in 2005, and now they've opened up in this beautiful new building with one of the most stunning dining rooms and bars in the entire city. It's owned and operated by the ultimate restaurateur, Garrett Parker, and his vision was to design a restaurant that had a menu for anyone.
Eastern Standard is really the heartbeat of Fenway. It's that big, bustling brasserie, high energy, amazing craft cocktails, and then really definitive versions of classic brasserie dishes that make up the experience at Eastern Standard.
If I'm eating in a French brasserie, the first thing I want to order is the French onion soup. This is just a classic done right. It is served piping hot, and those onions are slow cooked for hours and hours, which really brings out their natural sweetness. It is rich, it is cheesy, it is sweet. It's a perfect way to start off your meal right here at Eastern Standard. Talk about a French classic. Check out the steak tartare. Classic presentation, super high-end premium chopped beef. They top it off with some pickled vegetables and cornichon. Then you just take a nice heaping spoonful of that tartare, put it onto some toasted bread. That is delicious. Now here's a dish you may have never tried before, the roasted bone marrow. So what exactly does bone marrow taste like? It's essentially meat butter. That's the best way I could put it. What makes their marrow so special is that it's topped with their homemade chili crisp. So you get the crunch from the chili crisp, the softness from the marrow, and all of that beefy flavor. And the best part is, once you're done eating the marrow, you can use it as a bone luge. That's right, you just take that hollowed out bone, take your favorite alcohol, pour it straight into the bone, and as they say, bone bottoms up. I can't believe I get paid to do this on television. If I want a hot dog, I'll go down the street to Fenway Park, but if I want a burger, I'm gonna come right here because this Deluxe Burger is insanely good. We're talking about a half pound of fresh ground beef. It's topped with a big pile of mushrooms, some thick sliced bacon, some thick slices of brie cheese, a little bit of Dijonnaise spread, all stacked onto a toasted brioche bun. And as for the taste, crazy juicy. And I never think to put brie cheese on a burger. This is one of the best burgers in Boston, full stop. For all of you traditional steak and potato fans, you can't go wrong with the classic steak frites. It is a very tender, extremely flavorful cut of meat, and the fries are awesome. You have steak, you have fries, and then in true French fashion, on top you get a nice big dollop of their homemade herb and shallot butter. Butter makes everything better, and herb and shallot butter makes it way better. Believe it or not, the most popular dish at Eastern Standard isn't a French dish, it's more of an Italian dish, the famous baked rigatoni. It's been their #1 seller since the beginning, and it's easy to see why. It starts with their house-made lamb and pork sausage that's sizzled up in the pan with their creamy pink tomato sauce, some fresh peas, and some perfectly cooked rigatoni pasta. A scoop of whipped ricotta cheese goes on top. Throw it under the broiler so it gets nice and a little bit singed. If you've ever heard the phrase depth of flavor, this is the dish that describes it. It is so soothing, so satisfying, so comforting. This is an insane pasta dish. That is amazing, actually. The bar has always been the centerpiece of Eastern Standard, and this is the drink that made Eastern Standard's bar famous, the Whiskey Smash. A classic American cocktail made with bourbon, simple syrup, fresh lemon, and some mint. It's sweet, it's citrusy, it's well balanced, and that little kick of mint at the end, that's my kind of cocktail. For dessert, the only thing you need to know are these 3 words: butterscotch bread pudding. It's made with challah bread, so that's already kind of naturally sweet and dense, really soaks in all that sauces and the sugar. It's topped with a couple of scoops of premium house-made praline ice cream. and then over the top, a generous drizzle of salted butter caramel. So the whole thing is soft, but it's pretty dense. It's definitely moist, and that caramel, the combination of the saltiness, the sweetness, how buttery it is, it's just the perfect way to end a great meal at one of the perfect restaurants in the city of Boston, Eastern Standard in the Fenway.